it's like to be a zero, zero. Let me show you what it's like to never feel, feel. Life ain't good enough for anything that's real, real. I'm looking for a way out.
I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit. Do as I tell you. I want to see what happens when I set a child on fire.
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed, "Ah!
Yeah.
Help me! Somebody help me!" Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open, and my brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt toward Hongo. "You came back!" I cried out. But then,
Ha! You're too late, idiot! You dumbass! You stupid piece of shit!
Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator. Ah!
Ah!
Kya! The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hongo. Okay, bye! With the cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red or something. I think that's what it said.
That was exactly it. That was exactly.
Okay.
Here. You know
Thank
what?
you.
And you know what? I'm sorry about that.
Oh, let's go! He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor.
I'm done with them. You can eat them or something. I don't give a shit.
What was he doing? What was the point? Was this just an elaborate bit? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all, and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later, meow? The 2 other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice. Help me! My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room. What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
What do I do? What do I do?
What do I do? Oh,
Where's Hongo?
Sorry, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
no, that was it.
That was the line.
That's the line.
Yeah. What?
Speak English!
You just hear this like, is your sister Courage the Cowardly Dog or something?
Then it started again.
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in 18 minutes.
Oh shit.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. A Junpei vision.
Oh, holy shit! Man, I knew what it was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it.
It's starting. Santa started the incinerator. Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about?
Oh, I did a lore dump earlier.
Oh. It's 9 years this, it's 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiment. You aren't making any sense.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. There's like 5 Uchikoshi monologues to go through just to catch up to speed.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
I promise I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
Promi.
And this whole entire fucking time that they've been reminiscing about shit, the incinerator could have already gone off.
Right?
But...
Promi!
Okay.
Incineration will begin in
9
17
seconds.
minutes. You know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
What kind of an idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means.
Well,
God damn it! Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. I'm just gonna sit my racially ambiguous ass down and listen. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out. Right now.
What? Why me?
Look at you.
What? What?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut off button.
There isn't anything like that.
Why not? How the hell do you
Because-
know?
I had looked for it 9 years ago.
Well, maybe they built one between then and now. Fuck.
Yeah, Lotus is coping. Can't really blame her. Wait, the floor. It's moving.
Oh, what?
Ah, the floor has a mouth.
And it
What
must scream.
the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's the copium.
What else can I say about it but what the hell is that? A Kane vision?
What the fuck is that? What else could I say? Things are better if I stay. The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least, it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. The Jesusstron 5000. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. Oh, fuck. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears.
All I can see on this screen is a reflection of my own face, drenched in sweat. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like brazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei.
it
just
looks
calm
like
down,
he
all right?
transitioned.
Yeah!
It does, yeah. Everything's gonna be okay. You're a man now. God!
Junpei
Man,
T-boy swag.
I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Ah! Hey, we're all tense, lady, but that doesn't mean you get to just shove people around. Which is what I thought. Not said. Clarified.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing of the screen, though. This is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Huh. Well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle. Is this today's Wordle?
We can't rule out Lotus's thought, but I don't know if it's Wordle. It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid, almost like Sudoku. The numbers range from 1 to 8, also almost like Sudoku.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle...
The incinerator will stop? Yeah, well, we can hope, right?
Oh yeah, I keep hearing that the PC version of this puzzle is ass.
Oh, great.
Oh, wow.
All right, puzzle. How do you work? Oh, man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in
Shut up!
13 minutes.
No! Shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop.
My heart was pounding like it was about to explode.
This is neat how they're doing this.
Yeah.
I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him.
That's crazy.
Oh, fuck. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them, and not the ones on my face. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah. It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face. A frightening, evil face. The devil from the Bible.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, it was the devil from the Bible. That's the line. How long had he been watching me?
Line.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine, stupid. Idiot child.
That was a good laugh, Ed.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster in Monster Hunter, specifically an Adogaron, because if it slashes at you, it gives you bleeding, and you need to eat a jerky to get rid of that status, or crouch down for like a couple of seconds until the status goes away. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears because I did not have any pieces of jerky that I could use to get rid of my bleeding status.
Good lord.
You're a terrible person! I hate you! You didn't give me any jerky!
Oh my. How can a gentleman such as myself be a terrible person? That's not very nice. Oh, you call a gentleman such as myself? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty, even though I literally pulled you into the fucking room.
Ed, look at chat.
Better look up game facts in your head, kid. Idiot.
Just that fucking emoji is horrible. Put that on the screen.
I've used that.
Akane at Ace.
I've
is what
used that
chat
emoji
says.
before, actually. It's really good.
Good.
Yeah. You see? I've even left you a way out.
Without me, ass emoji.
Yeah.
A Way Out? That critically acclaimed game?
Didn't you hear me? All I have to do is solve the puzzle. And do that, and you can stop the incinerator. You
She
dumb,
has to beat
stupid
a
kid.
way out in 15 minutes
Yeah, she has to
Jesus,
speed
by
run that
herself.
by
Yeah.
herself. Oh, God.
shit. She has to do it with
No,
the
with
AI.
a stranger online.
Oh,
With a
God.
stranger online. What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. Oh, fine. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man, even if I am the devil from the Bible.
Huh?
If you solve this puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red? Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
Why are you asking a child for her number, you fucking creep? I should call the cops.
She's a minor?
I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. I ran to the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel. What the fuck?
You really aren't one for listening, are you? Kids these days, all they think about is fucking Fortnite.
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room. But I don't even play Fortnite. I play High Guard.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
I already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter the number. What kind of fool are you? Dumb, stupid kid thinking about... What was it again? Well, who gives a shit? What?
Why? Why are you doing this?
Huh. You can never understand. You know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. I feel like Frieza up in here.
I don't know if I like that fucking labeling.
Now start the experiment. Solve the fucking puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how! I'm just a child. I'm literally a minor!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field, then find the solution. Idiot. Stupid.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it will be very painful. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Nice, Ed.
Thank you. His horrible laugh echoed across the room. It sounded like a
No!
fucking One Piece laugh.
Dante!
What are you doing?
It was Dante!
Alright, from the top, his horrible laugh echoed across the room. It sounded like a fucking One Piece laugh. Even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Sorry, Dante just plopped down on the keyboard. It
That was crazy that you did that.
was brazy, dude.
That was bracing.
He was being cute for a second.
That
Yeah.
sucks that Dante doesn't like the Ed show. Should I kill myself?
No, kill
Okay.
Dante.
Kill
Okay.
Dante.
I will when I
Well,
come
ma-
over later today.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
he'll make up for it later.
Yeah.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
I was crying. Great gulping subs broken by hiccups that shook my body. Fight. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor. I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out. What was I going to do? I didn't know. Me and my 9 to 5, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating, knees weak, arms are heavy.
Yep.
There's vomit on my sweater already. And my blood
Dante
was
spaghetti.
boiling in my veins. It was hot.
Sorry, Dante keeps knocking over Connor's fucking coffee cup
Oh.
and stepping on the keyboard and just being
What
a
is this
general
problem?
He just
So
wants to hang
hot.
out.
I couldn't
He wants
breathe.
to play.
I felt dizzy. Stop fucking doing
I
that.
didn't mean to. It was fucking
Dante.
God damn it, Dante, let me read my lines. Dizzy, my heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself into pieces. I reached into my pocket and I pulled out a little Hot Wheels car. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The dough Jumpy had given me. At least, I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed, "Oh, Draculora, we're really in for it now.
Oh my god.
Help me. Jumpy. Help me. Help me. Help me. Jumpy. 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 Please. Help me. Jumpy. Help me, Jumpy.
Jumpy, please, Jumpy, help, Jumpy, please, please, Jumpy, help me, please, Jumpy, help, Jumpy! Akane!
Jumpy, Jumpy,
Father!
Jumpy. That was up to something, huh?
Huh? Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Oh, okay,
Seven
fuck me
and
for
Lotus
asking.
don't understand. Shut up, you don't understand. None of them understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me. And I think Snake may have figured it out, too. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. What? Where'd she go? Maybe over here? Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane, say something! Fuck!
Say something,
I'm giving up on you.
Why are you feeding him?
I'm not feeding him. I do this too.
Yeah!
Did something break our connection?
I love you, man.
I swear I just heard her. Shit! Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy? I spun around. I heard a voice. God, those boots are fucking huge.
Yeah,
I know someone who has boots exactly like that.
Oh, shit.
I wanted boots like that.
Brittany.
His
Oh,
voice.
yeah.
I can ask her where she got them.
I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course. But I'd heard it so clearly. Like, he was right there. Jumpy! I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her! She's there!
Oh,
Then-
Cole, not the time travel bullshit.
Yep.
You don't know Uchikoshi.
half of it. Oh boy.
Uchikoshi loves his time travel.
Then that means time travel bullshit.
Akane! Akane! Are you in an incinerator right now?
What an oddly specific fucking question, but yes, I am.
That's so funny, me too!
How did you know? I couldn't believe that he knew that.
Dude, you're not gonna believe this, but I'm in the same incinerator.
Twirls her hair. What are the chances?
God, I hope this doesn't start a series of trends with you.
Yeah.
Now I understand what Santa meant. Right, there's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister, to save Akane. I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in
5
7
seconds.
minutes.
Oh, okay.
7 minutes? Jumpy, we don't have time! As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it. And I do. I get everything now. I'm like a god. No, it's not Clue Vision. It is Jumpy Vision.
Oh.
It's Jumpy Vision. At last, I finally understand what this all means. I know why the Notary Games was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is... 0 is Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago.
What?
She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago.
Huh?
No, she's trying to save herself right now.
What?
Because she had an especially strong connection to the morphic field, so she was connecting with Junpei 9 years in the future. So she was projecting herself into the future so that she could recreate the events of the Nonary game so that she could get the answer to this puzzle that she, I guess, couldn't solve in the past, which made her die.
Huh?
Bailey's nodding her head.
This is fucking insane.
Simple time loop shit, Ed. This is time loop 101.
I am grabbing Kotaro Uchikoshi by the fucking shoulders and shaking him like a crying baby.
Yeah, Schrodinger's Akane.
Yeah. I love this. I love this.